Good afternoon. This is Dr. Kinon Collects.
And yan Boba Tinantla.
Nice. I like it. Are you firing a missile? Boom. Look at that light. Ow. That hurt.
You.
Okay, so this is our, I believe, 4th episode of our 10-minute build video for the McFarlane Toys digital viewer app Creepy Basement Challenge.
Yep.
Okay, are you ready to get right into it?
Yep.
Cool, let's do it. Okay, so here we are. So in our last video, I mentioned to you, hold on, it has to load in. I just switched windows. Don't move my guy. Okay, cool. It had to load in, and here we are. Okay, so
Now to go up.
so I mentioned the connection between the violators, right?
Yeah.
And the clown, right? Their alter ego, and the connection between the Spawn universe and the Batman universe, right? Clown. So then I added in the Joker gang along with the violators attacking Batman. Okay, so I think that was a pretty cool addition. That is pretty creepy. It's like creepy on a lot of different levels. And we do have our 3 Batmobiles, so I added in the Batmen, if you will, Batmen and Robins from the different multiverses.
Yeah.
So I went with. Go for it.
Tito up. Wait, Tito this way. After we have to move someone.
Okay. Yeah, we will. So let's go ahead and do the introduction first. So I added Red Robin.
Yeah.
Okay. And I paired him with Red Kryptonite suit Batman from Batman Beyond. So I think that looks pretty cool. And then here we just have our Batman Nightfall classic blue. Paired with our Robin. Okay. Matte suit. I thought this was classic suit. Well, we'll see. We could always change him. And then I did the black and white suit Robin with the black and purple Batman. So I think those are good pairings. What do you think?
Well, Tito up right there.
Oh, you want to move that guy?
Oh, yeah, move him.
You don't like his washed out look?
Yeah.
Where do you want to put him?
Next to this guy.
Next to this guy here? Okay, we could do that.
Wait, how about make him fighting Miss Fallen?
Well, and that's another thing. We decided to incorporate Todd McFarlane. So I think this could be super cool. We'll probably have to put in some heroes trying to defend him from all this mayhem. Maybe the story is these Batmans from these different multiverses have come to defend Todd from the clowns. Okay, something like that. I don't know, that sounds reasonable. Here, let's move this guy here for now. So you want to move him out of the light. Okay. Hey, my bad. I forgot to start our timer. So let's go ahead and start our timer for our 10-minute build video. Are you ready? Okay, so 10 minutes. Let's see how much we could do in 10 minutes. We can incorporate new aspects. And again, I'm glad we did some of this, plug-in chug work, if you will, outside of our 10 minutes, right? Because I think 10 minutes, we're trying to get the ideas, so I don't want to spend 10 minutes trying to find every single character.
He's gonna drown.
Okay. So maybe we'll stick him here.
We did it. So now do we go up with that?
I'm thinking we have to move this guy.
Yeah, back.
And I do like what you're saying, because now we can move him to the light, essentially. Let's make sure, though. Is he touching?
No.
He's not touching, so maybe he's actually pretty well placed. Okay, so how can we make this creepier?
Oh, maybe it's go up. Up.
Okay, can I tell you one idea that I had?
Like what?
And I don't know if it's gonna work. I really like the Blue Beetles and the Carapax, and
Okay.
I was thinking it might be
yeah.
cool if
I was thinking if maybe we can add Blue Beetle flying telepaths.
something like that. So maybe like a mech. What if we do like a mech army, like the Carapax army, like flying down the stairs to join? Watch. Let me show you what I kind of had in mind. So what if we do?
Ooh, next you're walking downstairs.
Oh yeah, I guess we could have him walking downstairs.
Right there.
Okay, so maybe like the Carapax joining in.
That's gonna be too white. That's gonna be Stelby, right?
I
Carapax
think so.
Walking.
I wonder if we could here. Let's just place these two roughly and then see if we could do something different. I'm not sure I like this.
It looks too.
I think so. But I'm thinking, what if we put them like kind of layered in here?
Oh, down, Dad, down.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, and I'll give you an example. So my idea here, incorporating Blue Beetle, is you see how this bank robber's kind of trying to stare down Todd? Maybe Todd is protected by this palindrome Blue Beetle. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't know if you agree with me, but I believe the palindrome Blue Beetle is more powerful than the regular Blue Beetle. Do you think so?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean by palindrome, right, buddy? Okay, the mint number is the same forwards and backwards, 454.
Maybe he's pushing him away, right?
Yeah,
From Todd.
I like it. We have to position him right though.
He's like, don't touch Todd, right?
Yeah. Ooh, that honestly that is creepy. The way that bank robber, the Joker gang member is staring at Todd. That's like super creepy. But this Blue Beetle, he's like
not letting him, right?
He's like, heck no, don't look at Todd like that. Okay.
Oh, not to do down? Down? One down.
Let's make sure his fingers, yeah. Well, maybe his fingers are kind of pressing into his shirt a little. He's making contact. I think that might be fine.
Maybe he's trying to teach him, maybe he's trying to push him down the stairs, right?
Something like that. Now, okay, so the cool thing is if we add this ring of Blue Beetles, is we'll get their light.
That guy, that one.
I know, the legendary.
That doesn't too low. I just wanted to add him, please. Can you add him? Because that's gonna be super Tula, right? Like,
I do see what you mean. I feel like
add him.
these Batman really need help against this guy. Then what is it? Necroplasm. He looks like he's about to
Batman.
Yeah, looks like he's about to wreck Batman and Robin. This Robin's like awfully brave. Not sure why. Perhaps it's hubris. Here, why don't... Okay, so... I think this Robin is out of place now. I think we could put him here. We need to turn him. So I think this is how we're going to win the competition. If we just make these really tight scenes. Like the... You know what I mean? Like... really adjust all the characters perfectly. What do you think, little guy? Do you agree with me? Is this what you had in mind?
Yeah, like him fighting, like
I feel like he's gonna take out Robin. When he flies past, he's gonna hit Robin in the back.
No, how about move Robin somewhere else?
Maybe. What if we... I kind of like him on the car. Challenging this guy, but why don't we move him down like more to the tip? Okay, I think that's better.
Yeah.
Kinda. Okay, that. Would you say that? You know, again, it's the creepy basement challenge. Is that creepy?
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty creepy. Is this creepy?
Yeah.
I'd personally be super creeped out. Again, if there were just like one of these figures, I'd be like, I'm out. I would try to force push them out of the way. Right? So
You remember in the movie of Blue Beetle, that guy flied up into the moon, right?
yeah.
He's like, shh, and then he went back down, and after like, ah, right?
You got it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. I really like how this is developing. I feel like these Blue Beetles, they're adding light. And like this, like, I feel like this wins right here. Look at that.
Could chop his head off.
Something like that. Something's going on there.
Maybe he's going to chop him like, maybe he's going to cut his head off. Maybe we're going to see that.
No. Well, he's definitely not animated, so. Okay. So let's see. Let's try to incorporate some more of these Blue Beetles.
Maybe there's tossing light everywhere, right?
Something like that.
It's like
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're definitely adding light. Okay, let's pop them around. I'm hoping.
Ooh, find that. That's don't you to add a light. Make them do
it's almost like this Blue Beetle army is like figured out through the multiverse dimensional plane somehow that, you know, this clown army, this alliance between the Spawn and the DC clowns, the Jokers, the Violators, etc. We're trying to take out Batman, so they're here to help. That was probably like a No, I'll give myself credit for that. We're brainstorming here, so it doesn't have to sound perfect. I don't want to criticize my narrative. There you go. I think this is pretty cool. What do you all think?
That's pretty scary, right?
Some extra. Look at that. Okay, and I think we have a lot of Blue Beetles. I am so glad I bought a lot of these when they're like $5 a polygon.
Yeah, I do too. Like,
I totally agree. Like these in Carapax, I backed up the truck.
Yeah.
Because these are... I feel like these are going to win us the competition. Look at this. Look at that. Defense. Look at that. Come on. Isn't that...
Yeah.
Okay, how many more do we have? Let's see if we could fit one in there. And again, we have all these Carapax, so we could go through and add the Carapax next. Right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Does that sound reasonable? Boom. And there's... Man, these 10 minutes go by super quick. But again, it's just enough to make a sweet little video where we brainstorm and just layer on the concepts and develop the story, right? Are you happy with the story so far?
Yeah. That's pretty pretty scary, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what we're going to do all between this video, okay, and our next one, we're going to add all the Blue Beetles. Make sure you save your creation. We're going to add all of our Blue Beetles.
Yeah, maybe up in the other scene.
Right. And then in the next video, we may try to integrate the Carapax, but maybe not. Maybe it's just enough with the Blue Beetles. So, like I said, we're just going to add the Blue Beetles. We're going to consider adding Carapax. That might work. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll just see you in the next 10-minute video.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Here, why don't you're a little far away from the microphone, so you can lean in and speak up.
So, look, you see all those Blue Beetles?
Yes.
They can, take the 60 like out like all of them at the same time, right? Which is autumn. And that's gonna destroy the bad guys, right?
Yeah, well, you know, this clown army is pretty creepy. This is a grand alliance. I do wish the clown could get larger. That'd be even more epic. But yeah, this alliance of the Spawn universe clown / Jokers, and the DC universe clown / Jokers, trying to take out the Batman and Robins from the different multiverses is pretty epic, and also trying to capture Todd. So it looks like the Blue Beetle alliance, the army, the intergalactic force, you know, figured this out.
Yeah.
Okay, and they came to help. They came to defend Todd. They came to save the Batman from this crazy destruction, or this destructive force that they're facing.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna finish adding all the Blue Beetles, and then in our next video, we'll consider adding the Carapax, maybe throwing in some final details.
And maybe to add some up, right?
Well, remember, it's the basement challenge, so only in the basement. The stairs are included, though. The stairs are definitely included. So maybe the idea with the Carapax is that the Blue Beetle army figured out that the clowns of the Spawn in the DC universe were collaborating to take out Todd and the Batman, right? So the Blue Beetle army came to save the day, but the Carapax army like is trying to track down the Blue Beetle army. So they're on their way. They're not quite in the fight yet, but they're coming down the stairs. And maybe we could turn some of them, because I feel like this would be creepy. So you see what I mean? So they're like kind of staring through the rails. What do you think? Like that. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's super scary.
I think so. So there they are. And maybe we can have them come down the stairs, curve around, and maybe we could have one in the spotlight here.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really shaping up. Let's go ahead and save, and let's go ahead and end the video. Do you want to end it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you get up closer to the microphone so everyone could hear you?
What?
Do you want me to say the words and you can repeat them?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope everyone had a great day.
God bless, right?
You say take care.
No, take care. God bless.
God bless.
And goodbye.
And goodbye. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.